Amore.
Hey beautiful, welcome to today's Self Glam makeup tutorial. If you've been looking for a beginner friendly routine that's easy to follow and gives you a smooth, seamless finish, you are in the right place. Today, I'll be showing you exactly how I created this look from start to finish using products from Xclusive Makeup USA, and I'll also be sharing little tips throughout the tutorial that has really helped me improve my makeup over time. To start, I'm cleansing my face with micellar water to remove any dirt or oil sitting on my skin. Starting with a clean base helps my makeup apply much more evenly. I went ahead to use my lip oil. Now next, I'm going in with the moisturizer from Xclusive Makeup USA. I like giving it a minute to absorb into my skin before applying any makeup because hydrated skin always gives me a smoother finish. This is a mattifying primer and I'm just going to be using it on my T-zone only. Now always remember you have to let the first product dry out before you go in with the other product. Next, I'm using the deepest shade from this concealer palette to add some dimension to my face. I did notice that this shade is quite close to my skin tone, so it doesn't give me as much definition as I'd normally like. Even so, it still works as well as a soft contour, especially if you're after a more natural look. I added my cream blush from the other palette I was given. I love applying my blush before foundation because it creates that soft flush underneath the base instead of just sitting right on top of it. Then I'm just placing my concealer on the eye point of my face to bring back some brightness. At this stage, everything can look a little messy, but trust the process because it will all come together once everything is blended out.
Yeah, I give you what you need. I know what you like. I feel it for me. Tell me that yes. I try to keep you. And I need some lessons. I need to give it up. I tried to live, but I can't. I don't know I've got the wall.
Now, I'm applying foundation over everything since my contour wasn't quite as deep as I wanted. I'm using foundation to help blend all the cream products together and create a much more seamless finish. I'm taking my time blending because this is honestly one of the most important steps in the entire routine. The more time you spend blending, the more natural your makeup will look. One thing that completely changed my makeup routine is switching from a brush to a powder puff for blending my concealer. Ever since I made the switch, my under eye area has looked much smoother and my base just melts into my skin so much better. If you've never tried it before, it's definitely worth experimenting with to see if you like the finish. I'm just going ahead to contour my nose and I'm going to be using my blush brush to take away any harsh lines in between the blush and the concealer. And I'm just going to use that on the tip of my nose too. Now I'm going back to my under eye and I'm just going to blend that out in case there has been creasing there. And I'm just going to immediately set my under eye. Now, I'm just going to be going in with my Xclusive Makeup USA Compact Powder to set all my cream products and help everything melt together. I like using powder at this stage because it helps lock everything in before I move on to the rest of my makeup. Next, I'm adding some more definition back into my face with my contour. I am focusing on the cheeks and adding shade where I want more dimension. To get that flawless, smooth under eye, I like to take a powder that's a couple of shades lighter than my skin tone. Press it in, let it bake while we do the rest of the face, and then sweep off the excess for an airbrush finished look. Now, before filling in my brows, I'm setting the brow area because I applied my brow gel earlier. This helps create a cleaner base for my pencil to sit on. I'm using the Xclusive Makeup Concealer Palette again to clean up underneath my brows and give them a more defined shape. Now we are moving on to the eyes. I'm using the Xclusive Makeup USA eyeshadow palette, and I have to say the shades are so beautiful and pigmented. I honestly didn't have a specific color plan. I just wanted to play around with the shades and create something that felt soft and glam and see where the vibe took me, because at the end of the day, makeup is just meant to be fun. And can we talk about the pigment? I didn't even prep with an eyeshadow primer, and the color payoff is already doing all the work for me. I love when makeup doesn't feel too street and you can just enjoy the process and see where the look takes you. After finishing the eyeshadow, I added my eyeliner and then I went ahead to set my entire face. Once my face was set, I went back in with powder to perfect the base. Now for my favorite part, which is blush. Yes, I'm using those blushes from Xclusive Makeup USA. I got 2 shades and I was honestly so impressed with how pigmented these shades are. A little goes a very long way, so I would definitely recommend starting with a small amount and building the color up. I love how these shades add so much life back into the face. They give that soft glam flush without needing too much product. I went in a little crazy with the blush because I didn't know how pigmented it was. So if you ever get blush blindness, here's my quick fix. Just take whatever setting powder is left on your sponge or brush and sweep it over the top. It instantly tones down the pigment and softens everything. I applied my lashes off camera and now I'm moving on to the lips. Before applying my lip product, I set my lips with a little powder because it helps create a smoother base for my lip liner. I'm using the lip palette from Xclusive Makeup USA and I love the shade I created. The colors are so beautiful and you can really customize your lip combination depending on the look you're going for. Now for the lower lash, I'm just running some mascara through them to really bring them out and define them. To lock everything in and make sure this look stays flawless all day, I'm soaking my skin with my finishing spray from Xclusive Makeup USA. If you're someone who prefers a soft matte finish, you can definitely stop here and wear the look just like this. But if you want a little extra dimension like me, we are popping on a glossy lip and touch of highlight for that extra pop.
Come rewind it. Girl, I get the money if you make you mine. If you're loving every night, you make you mad. Now only you give me love and make me nice, nice, nice. I have to make you mine. But I love you cause I never make you mine. If I let you smoke it, you gon' lose my lighter. If you paranoid, then I'ma spend the night.
And that's how I created this beginner-friendly soft glam makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial and picked up a few tips you can try the next time you want to do your makeup. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I would also love to hear from you, so let me know in the comments what makeup tutorial would you like to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.